Hello everyone. It's time to do a video about making a bouquet. I did a video and didn't record making it at all, just showed you the finished product. So this is just going to run you through a little bit of the basics about putting a bouquet together. If you have flowers in your yard, or if you buy a bouquet at the store, you know, they just throw the clumps together and you pretty much gotta pull it apart or not. Just clip the bottom and stick it in a vase, or don't even do that. But that honestly is you're extending the life of your bouquet. So if you go out and you cut your flowers, I always let them sit overnight. That way the next day I'm assured that the product I'm working with is going to be viable. So I want to make sure that it's going to be a pretty flower, not something that's flopped. Some things like basil, some of your greenery will actually flop for a day. And don't be discouraged. It'll come back, but just cool, dark place and water and leave it be. Basil doesn't like to be too cool though, so like 60 degrees, you'll be all right. So let's start with what's my favorite flower? It's the dahlia, you guys. Look at that. That is beautiful. It's probably 6 inches across. And now, when you want to find out if your dahlias are good for an arrangement, or if they're past their prime, if you just look in the back here, these leaves here, the very first row from the bottom, if they are browning at all around the edge, or if you do this and they fall out, that means that your dahlia is it was harvested a little late. You could still use it. You may have lost a day in your vase, all right? So we're going to start with the dahlias. Why wouldn't you? I've got 2 of these beauties. Look at that. So we're just going to back them up to one another and work with it from there. This is going to be mainly dahlias. I love this fuchsia, but this one, you guys, perfect. I'll show you. See, when you do this, what's happening? The petals are falling out. You guys, this dahlia is spent. I messed up. This one got too old on the vine. I should have left it out there so everyone could enjoy it for another few days, but I didn't. So we're just gonna set that one aside. And I think this one here, there we go, you guys. And the thing, if you're putting dahlias in your arrangements, what I recommend doing is just do a check in the petals, because dahlias are one of the favorites of earwigs. Those buggers, I can't stand them. All right, so this is a good one. This is a good one. And let's get a couple more. I'm just going to go through these and make sure instead of stopping every time I'm putting everything down. Oh, that one lost. That wasn't bad, you guys. I'm going to pull that out. Yeah. No. Don't like it? That's a nice one. That's nice. And we have, this is a jowie. These are called the palms. This is like a standard dahlia. These are palms. The shape of these and the compact head of them, it's just, they're just beautiful, you guys. That is my favorite dahlia, a palm. So let's continue on. We've got a few of these picked out, and we've got some stunning garnet colored with a beautiful yellow center. Beautiful. I wish I had more yellow to work with to pop that off of there, but I don't. And keep in mind, you guys, this is the second time I've cut flowers in the garden. So I'm cutting just to produce two, excuse me, 2 or 3 bouquets. But any day that's going to change because there's hundreds, and I mean hundreds of dahlia blossoms ready to just open up. And once they go, I have to harvest and I have to sell them. So, all right, so let's get back to it. I've got a few picked out here. I've got some beautiful hydrangea that I'm going to be using. When you're making a bouquet, you do not want any leaves in the water. So I've cleared all of those off. With hydrangeas, I like to leave the top set of leaves because they sit really nice on the canopy of a bouquet. And you know, you've got to have the greenery in there. So let's see. Oh, I wish that was longer. Oh my goodness. That's what she said. Right. So here we go. There's another hydrangea. And a cute little pale pink one. And I managed to get a few more snapdragons. See, they came in all by themselves, and all I had was snapdragons. It was kind of a bummer. But you know what? They'll produce for quite a while. This has got a nice bend on it. It makes for visual interest in a bouquet, so I don't get bothered by anything like that. And last but not least, these sweet peas vined around other things while they were cut. Look at that. And you guys, sweet peas have such a great fragrance. Love them. Love them, love them, love them. All right, so we've got that. And here's what I'm going to use to pop my yellow. You guys, I did this and I won't do it again. I cut barberry and then I went and trimmed all of the thorns off of them. That's a lot of work. But I have a feeling this is going to be a nice visual in this. So we're going to make sure all those thorns are off. And I did get 3 of them. There we go. Ouch. Ouch. I see, and I knew I was going to miss 1 or 2. And I did. There we go. All right. You can see why I won't be doing that again. And if I do, it'll be paid for. So, here we go. This is going to be a nice pop of green right up through the center of my bouquet. I've got my whites surrounding it. So let's start building this, all right? So we're just going to start adding stems. This pink is so pretty, so soft. Oh, look at this, you guys. This is just going to be such a beautiful, beautiful bouquet. But you know what, guys? Most of them are. You got to really try hard to make an ugly bouquet. Oh, let's pop this one right down in the center. Sometimes you got to go in from the top. Just makes for an easier entrance. Go. Put 1 more of those in there. Yeah. And our fuchsia. Let's see. Let's put that right up in here. And then right here we have a little hole. So let's throw in another fuchsia on this side. There we go. Just like that. See how that's looking, you guys? Just beautiful. This is so fun. You guys, honestly, too, it's, you know, some people say, I just can't do it. And it's like, I think you can. I think you can. It's not as difficult as you think. I mean, when you look at something, just listen to what your brain's telling you. There's too much of this. These two colors don't work together. Unless you're colorblind or just, then maybe this isn't the thing for you. So my jowie, ooh, I don't want to put it right next to that. It would get lost. But I'm thinking, you guys, that right in here, it makes a statement. And now I want a lighter, yes, this right here. Let's get rid of this leaf. I want to keep, when I get to the bottom, I like to keep more of the leaf because it surrounds it and it adds interest at the base line. So that there, you see what I mean? Just that leaf popping through there. But now I'm going to add some greenery. These are leaves off of our cherry tree. Did a little trimming. So I no longer throw things away when I'm pruning. I put them in a bucket and see how long they last. Because honestly, you guys, just turn them, move them. You're going to have to do this when you put it in the vase anyway. So just turn them, and you got a nice little fleck of green there. Let's grab one more of those. Where did I have those? Right here? No. I thought I pulled one more out. I obviously did not. Let's see. Well, then let's do something different. Let's see. I've got a lot of greens to work with here. And I was on my last bouquet, I was talking about. Oh, that got broken in there. We're not going to use that. So let's add some height up in here. Once you get it through, you guys, you can just pull it through. Get it to the height you want. See how this one's taller than these two? So I want this to the center. So I'm just going to take the stem, move it up, turn it around, and then pull it back down. Well, you get the idea. There we go. But it just adds a little whimsy having that up in the air there. This one here, we'll add into the same place. All right. And so I want more of those. These will work. This will actually be perfect. All right, so we got that popped in there, and I'm just going to use that's right, hosta leaves. They work well in arrangements. I did not know that until I heard someone else talking about it, but this one's got a little chew on it, so we're not going to use it. Make sure everything's nice and clean. We'll pop those babies right in there. Look at that. So you get a nice little, we'll take a spin with this. Let's go down further. Did you see, you guys? Here we go. And I can't see all sides, so I'm adjusting this as I turn it to get it looking better for you. And just as simple as moving a branch and a leaf over an inch can change the whole weight of your arrangement. Look at how that's sitting there. But if you just move it up a hair, move this one over a hair, it just looks a little bit better. To me. I'm sure some of you are saying, no, it looked better before, Larry. All right, so let's do one more. You know what, guys? I don't think so. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dahlias. And 1, 2, 3 hydrangeas. Some beautiful sweet peas. And I'm happy. Let's rubber band this up and snip it off. So I like to take the stem that's the shortest in the bouquet and pull it down just a little bit more so that when I snip these, they'll sit in the water. Because the last thing you want with a bouquet is a flower out of water. Just as bad as a fish out of water. I'm going to snip this a little bit. These are just a little too long to wrap that rubber band around. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure everything's in there. Here we go, you guys. I'm going to be doing this all summer long. Well, August and halfway through. So a month and a half I'm going to be doing this. Mother Nature screwed me this spring, but oh well. Can't be bitter for too long. So I'm over it. Hope you guys have a great day. Love y'all. Bye.